Hi. So this is just a really short and sweet video on hair care and the products that I use in my hair. So just before we start, there's just a couple of things that I want to say. So there are some things that girls will find unrealistic with their hair in terms of what I do. So it's how I colour my hair. So I only actually colour it twice a year, once in the summertime and once in the winter. So I'm naturally blonde, so I can kind of get away with it, but I just don't like the idea of having to do it every few weeks or every few months. Just the upkeep is just a bit, it's not even the money or anything, it's just, what's the point? It doesn't bother me if my hair is a little bit darker in the winter, so just kind of get through the winter, and then I know coming around Christmas time that I'm going to get my colour done, and then in the summer as well, it's naturally lighter anyway, so. And then heat, I don't put a lot of heat on my hair, so I never ever blow dry my hair. If I really have to, I'll just give it a quick blast. That's if I'm going somewhere, but usually I try and make sure that I wash my hair at night time, just so I can get into bed and let it dry naturally. And then I also don't wash it that often, so I wash it maybe every 3 or 4 days, and the days in between when it is getting a little bit greasy, I just use dry shampoo. So I'm in work, I don't really care anyway, so I just put it up, put a little bit of dry shampoo in it, and it's fine. So those couple of things I think do really help with the condition of my hair, because there's no heat on it, and I don't get my colour done that often, so obviously that is kind of way up there. But there are some products that I do use that I do find are amazing. So what I've recently started to use was recommended to me by a friend. I didn't actually realise that my hairdresser uses it every time she does my hair, so I'll just give you a little bit of a look here. So it's called Unique One. It's just like a little spray. This thing does multiple different things. It's a detangler, so pop it in before you brush your hair. It helps repair damaged hair. It helps repair split ends. Hugely like the difference in my hair. It will protect your hair from the heat, so put it on before you're blow drying your hair or before you're straightening or curling your hair. You can put it in dry hair or you can put it in damp hair. It doesn't really matter. And it just leaves your hair feeling really nice and smooth and soft, and it smells amazing as well. So I try and use this every time I'm out of the shower. I just pop this on and it's really, really nice. And yeah, just the condition of my hair, considering how long it is, I actually don't have many split ends at all. And I find this is amazing for that. And then the other thing I use, which a lot of people use as well, is just a bit of Moroccan oil. And it's more so for the smell of it, but it does obviously just help condition the bottom of my hair. And you only need a tiny little size of that, and just kind of run it through your hair with your fingers. And again, you can put it in damp hair or dry hair, it doesn't really matter. I tend to just put it in the ends of my hair when it's dry before I'm leaving the house. And that is this one here. I think you can get this in pennies. This was given to me by a hairdresser years ago when I was doing a promo, some modelling promo. She gave it to me as a little gift, but I think they actually sell it in pennies. Yeah. And then the next thing is, I've spoke about before, is the vitamins that I take. So it's these ones here. I also put these in my last video. So it's your collagen, your hyaluronic acid complex, and these are just an all-rounder for your hair, your skin and your nails. I've been taking these 2 months now, and I've noticed a huge difference in the thickness of my hair. So in the winter, my hair gets really, really, not even dry, just it starts to fall out a little bit and gets really, really thin and fine, to the point where I get quite upset about it. And I feel like the sides start to thin out really bad as well. And because I wear my hair up in work every day, it's obviously not helping that I'm pulling at my hair. And I find the last 2 months from taking these, the thickness of my hair is just, there's a huge difference. And I'm not self-conscious about how thin my hair is at the sides anymore. So yeah, I think these are amazing. And just the condition of my hair as well, it's just, it's much healthier looking. It's got a nice little glow to it. So yeah, you can get them in, I think, Holland and Barrett or Nature's Way. I got mine in town on Grafton Street, and they're a little bit expensive, but sometimes they have them half price. So I got mine for 20 quid, and they last you about 2 or 3 months, so they're amazing. And then the next thing is just something that I use kind of once a week for the tone of my hair. So all I actually get is highlights, but it's like kind of like a half head, a little bit of a full head. It's kind of in between. But she kind of mixes it around to make it look more natural. So it's just highlights that I have. And it's a silver shampoo, and I got this in pennies. I think it was like €1 or €2. And I used this for the first week. When I started using it, it was about 3 times in the week. And I put it in my hair and I left it in while I was in the shower for about 5 or 10 minutes and then rinsed it off. And after a week of using it 3 times that week, I didn't actually need to use it again. So once you get your hair to that desired kind of colour that you're looking for, so once you're happy with the kind of silvery sheen that it gives you, you can stop using it and then just carry on using your normal shampoo. And then when you're noticing that the colour is kind of fading away, just kind of reintroduce it into your weekly routine then, and just kind of build it up to the colour that you want. But yeah, €1 or €2 in pennies. And then apart from that, like, there's nothing else that I use really. I don't wash my hair every day, every 3 or 4 days. And yeah, the big thing is I don't put a lot of heat on it, so I find that really helps. Yeah, so I hope that's helped. If you have any questions, just let me know, and don't be afraid to drop me a message.